Aquarius, the universe has been watching you, and between June 9th and June 15th, the pressure intensifies. You've been sensing something lately, haven't you? A strange tension in the air, a deep pull inside your soul, moments of déjà vu, like time is folding in on itself. This is not your imagination. You're not paranoid. You are being watched, tested, and prepared, because this is your final destiny test. And I don't say that lightly. The universe has placed its eyes on you, not to punish you, but to see what you're really made of. During this cosmic window, you will be shown 3 signs that prove you're under divine surveillance, not just by your spirit guides, but by your future self, by the version of you that already knows how powerful you truly are. These signs are not random. They are clues placed in your path to either wake you up or trap you in a karmic loop that lasts until 2033. This is a soul checkpoint. You will either level up or fall back into your old story. That's why you must pay attention, because if you ignore the signals, you will miss a once-in-a-decade opportunity to shift your entire timeline. Aquarius, you were born to lead, to rebel, to awaken the future. But right now, the universe wants to know, will you rise when no one is watching? Will you stay true to your higher path when everything is trying to pull you down? Because June 9th to 15th is not just a week on the calendar. It is a spiritual crossroad that will determine what doors open next. So stay with me until the end of this video, because the 3 signs I'm about to reveal could unlock your destiny, or trap you in a cycle that delays everything you've ever dreamed of. Let's begin. Aquarius, listen closely, because between June 9th and June 15th, your soul enters one of the most spiritually intense windows of the year. This isn't a normal week. This is divine timing at its peak. Why is this so important? Because during this sacred portal, your ancient ruler Saturn, the planet of karma, lessons, and discipline, forms a rare energetic alignment with Mercury, the messenger of the universe. And when Saturn meets Mercury, messages from the divine come flooding in. You'll start to feel it before it even begins. Strange dreams that seem too real. Synchronicities that make your heart skip. People from your past suddenly reappearing just when you thought you were done. But don't dismiss this as coincidence. This is a cosmic setup, because the universe is trying to get your attention. This is your final spiritual test, a checkpoint to determine whether you're ready for your next level or if you're still attached to the chains of your past. The signs you'll see between June 9th and June 15th, they're not ordinary. They are divine signals placed directly in your path to see how awake, how aware, and how aligned you truly are. This test is not here to break you. It's here to reveal you, to show you the power you've been hiding from, to push you into the truth you've been afraid to face. Aquarius, the universe is watching, not to judge, but to see if you're finally ready to break free from the loop that's been silently draining your soul. This is your crossroad moment, and the question is loud and clear. Will you rise and step into the version of yourself you were always meant to become? Or will you stay stuck in illusions, trying to control outcomes, holding on to old fears, refusing to surrender? Because the old way of being, it won't survive this portal. Not anymore. Not with the energies coming in. This test is personal for Aquarius, because you're the visionary of the zodiac. You were born to shake the system, to awaken the masses, to rewrite the rules. But first, you must pass your own initiation. Between June 9th and 15th, you are under divine observation. Every choice you make, every feeling you ignore or embrace, every action you take or delay, it all counts. These 7 days are not just days. They are your soul's evaluation. So when you feel that gut instinct, when someone from the past knocks on your door, when you see repeating numbers that hit like lightning, don't shrug it off. Pause, reflect, act with awareness, because this week will either break the chains that have held you back or quietly lock you into a karmic cycle that repeats until 2033. And Aquarius? Aquarius, your first sign is already showing up, and it's louder than ever before. It's the repeating numbers. But these aren't just random digits. These are cosmic codes, divine alerts from the universe, designed to break through your distractions and grab your soul's attention. Between June 9th and June 15th, you'll start seeing numbers like 111. The universe is screaming, a new beginning is here. Step through the door. 444. Your angels are standing beside you. You are not alone, even if it feels like it. 717. You're on the right path, but a spiritual test is just around the corner. Stay sharp. And here's what makes this so different. These numbers won't just appear once or twice. They'll haunt your awareness. The clock will say 111. Your receipt will total $7.17. You'll glance at your phone battery and it'll read 44%. A passing car? The license plate screams 444. At first you might think, weird coincidence. But after the 5th, 6th, 7th time, you'll feel it deep in your bones. This is not random. Because it's not. This is the universe shouting through the veil. This is your spirit team trying to wake you up before you make the same mistake again. These numbers are not just there to comfort you. They are warnings in disguise. Aquarius, make the right choice this time. Aquarius, don't go back to what hurt you. Aquarius, stop pretending you don't feel the truth. You see, every number carries a vibration, and the ones you're seeing now, they've been hand-picked to test how in tune you really are. If you shrug them off, you fail the test before it even begins. But if you decode them, if you stop, breathe, and ask, what was I just thinking? What decision am I avoiding? What is the universe trying to warn me about? Then you pass the first checkpoint. Because Aquarius, this isn't about superstition. This is divine technology. It's the way your higher self and the universe communicate in a world full of noise. When the numbers show up, your soul is being pinged. It's like a cosmic vibration saying, wake up, don't miss this moment. And here's the truth most people don't realize. The more you ignore these numbers, the louder they get. Until one day, they stop. And when they stop, it means the window closed. The test has passed, and your timeline moves on, with or without you. Don't let that happen. From June 9th to 15th, see the numbers, feel the message, and most importantly, respond. Because this first sign isn't just a message, it's your first invitation to evolve. Aquarius, this next sign is not easy to talk about, because it's the one that hits you where no one else can see, deep inside your emotional core. Between June 9th and June 15th, you may begin to experience something that feels almost unbearable: sudden emotional breakdowns, deep waves of sadness, unexpected isolation. And I'm here to tell you, it's not your fault. It's not depression. It's not just mood swings. It's not because something is wrong with you. It's because the universe is stripping away everything that's been numbing your truth. You're not being punished. You're being purified. You're one of the strongest signs in the zodiac, Aquarius. You're the rebel, the thinker, the visionary. You're the one people lean on, the one who keeps emotions in check. But this week, even you may crack. You may wake up feeling empty. You may cry out of nowhere. You may feel completely alone, even when you're surrounded by others. Your energy might pull back from your loved ones. You may stop responding to texts. You might suddenly cancel plans you were excited about yesterday. And here's the truth. That isolation isn't bad. It's not a punishment. It's a cosmic prescription. Because only when you're alone, only when the distractions, the noise, the opinions are removed, can the divine finally get through to you. This week, Aquarius, you're going to feel pulled inward, and it may feel like the universe is tearing you apart. But in reality, it's peeling back the layers that no longer belong to you. It's burning away the masks you've worn to keep everyone else comfortable. It's forcing you to confront the truth you've been hiding from. because only when your soul is raw and quiet can you finally hear what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you all along. And you know what? It's okay to break down. It's okay to feel like you're not okay. It's okay to be still. If you find yourself sitting in silence more than usual, if you feel the need to withdraw from the world, if you're questioning everything, that's the signal. That's the universe saying, don't look out, look in. This isn't about sadness, it's about alignment. This is your soul being reset, your destiny being recalibrated. So if you feel yourself unraveling between June 9th and 15th, let it happen. Because what's falling apart isn't you. It's the version of you that can't go forward anymore. Let the pain pass through. Let the silence speak. Because when this moment ends, you'll be lighter, clearer, and ready for what's next. Aquarius, you're not breaking. You're being reborn. Aquarius. This is it. The third sign is not only the most intense, it's the one that can make or break your future. It's called the Karmic mirror. And between June 9th and June 15th, it's going to appear in your life, ready or not. But what is a karmic mirror? It's not a person. It's not a situation. It's a spiritual reflection, a test to see if you've truly evolved, or if you're just pretending. Here's how it shows up. An ex suddenly reaches out, asking for closure, or pretending to have changed. A toxic friend returns, acting like nothing happened. A job, habit, or opportunity that once drained you suddenly looks safe or comfortable again. And the moment it appears, you'll feel it. You'll feel triggered. You'll feel tempted. You'll feel like the universe is playing a cruel trick. But it's not. It's testing you. Because this mirror is not just showing you the past. It's showing you the version of yourself you fought so hard to leave behind. This is your final destiny test. The universe is asking, will you step back into the cycle you finally escaped from? Will you forget everything you learned just to feel temporarily comfortable again? Or will you rise as the powerful, self-aware version of you that's ready for the next level? Aquarius, make no mistake, this test is rigged with emotion. The mirror might come wrapped in false promises. It might say, maybe it'll be different this time. What if I just give it one more chance? I don't want to start over. This is familiar. But that's the trap. Because if you choose wrong, if you step backward, you risk repeating a karmic cycle that could delay your soul's evolution for another 8 years. 8 years. But if you choose right, if you look the mirror in the eye and say, that's not me anymore, I've outgrown this pattern, I choose a higher path, then you'll trigger a quantum shift. You'll upgrade your soul contract. Your path to abundance, clarity, and freedom will speed up. Aquarius, this isn't about fighting the mirror. It's about recognizing who you no longer are. The moment you feel tempted to fall back, remember, you didn't go through all that pain just to repeat it. You survived. You evolved. You've changed. Now prove it. This karmic mirror will either lock you into your past or set you free toward a future beyond your wildest vision. The choice is yours, but time is running out. June 9th to 15th will define what the rest of your journey looks like. Aquarius. Now that you know the 3 signs, the question is, what do you do with this knowledge? Because awareness without action is useless. This isn't just a moment of realization, it's a moment of decision. And how you respond between June 9th and 15th will shape your timeline for years. So how do you pass this final destiny test? Let's break it down. 1. Write everything down. When you see repeating numbers, don't just smile and move on. Pause. Take out your phone or notebook. Write down the number, the time, and exactly what you were thinking or feeling in that moment. Why? Because these numbers are messages, not decorations. Writing them down anchors the message and shows the universe you're paying attention. The more awareness you build, the more guidance you'll receive. 2. Say no out loud. If a karmic person reappears, an ex, a toxic friend, an old pattern, don't just mentally say, "I'm over that." You must speak it out loud. Say, "I release you. I'm not that version of me anymore." Why is this so powerful? Because speaking truth breaks spiritual contracts. It sends a vibration through the field that tells the universe you're no longer available for the old version of reality. You don't owe the past a second chance. 3. Create a sacred morning ritual. Every day from June 9th to 15th, start your morning with 5 minutes of quiet intention. No phone, no distractions, just you, your breath, and your purpose. Ask yourself, what is my highest self guiding me toward today? What karmic habits am I ready to release? What new story am I ready to live? This daily alignment protects your energy and sharpens your spiritual instincts. Even 5 minutes can rewire your entire day. 4. Comment this affirmation below. I am ready to pass my destiny test. I trust the universe. Don't just type it for the algorithm, type it for your soul. Because when you speak your readiness, you claim your power, you shift your vibration, and you invite the universe to respond with clarity, support, and divine intervention. Aquarius, you're not being punished, you're being positioned, you're being prepared, you're being watched, because you are meant for more, and your future self is already smiling. Because they already know what happens when you pass this test. They know the abundance that's waiting. They know the alignment that's coming. They know you're closer than you think. So rise, Aquarius. Step into this moment with full awareness. Don't shrink. Don't run. Don't doubt. This isn't the end of a cycle. It's the activation of your divine path. You were born for this test. Now, it's time to pass it. Aquarius, if you've made it this far, this message was meant for you, and not just to hear it, to activate it, because this isn't just a video, it's a spiritual transmission, and if your heart is still beating faster, if your soul is still resonating with the signs, then the universe is watching you, because you're one of the chosen ones. So now, it's your turn to speak back to the stars. I want you to go to the comments section right now and type this affirmation 11 times. I am being watched because I am being chosen. Not once. 11 times? Why? Because 11 is the number of spiritual awakening, and when you repeat that declaration, you anchor it into your soul. You seal your frequency. You tell the universe, I'm not asleep anymore. I'm here. I'm ready. Aquarius, this is bigger than you. You're not just commenting, you're creating a ripple through time. Every single soul who types this, we create an energy circle, a vortex of awakened Aquarians lighting the way for others who are still in the dark. And I want to know from you directly, which sign hit you the hardest? Was it the repeating numbers that shook your attention awake? Was it the emotional breakdowns and sudden isolation that cracked open your soul? Or was it the karmic mirror, the return of someone or something you thought you left behind? Drop it in the comments below, share your truth. Because you never know who needs to hear exactly what you've been through. Let's make this comment section a spiritual sanctuary, a place of truth, a place of healing, a place of cosmic confirmation. And if this video lit something up inside you, if it made you cry, if it made you pause, if it made you feel less alone, then share it. Send it to someone you love, post it on your story, drop it in your group chat, because someone else is going through the exact same test, and they don't know what's happening to them. You could be the sign they've been praying for. Aquarius, this isn't just your moment, it's your mission. So claim it, declare it, anchor it. One last time, comment 11 times. I am being watched because I am being chosen. Let the universe hear your voice. Let your spirit guides feel your faith. Let your future self know that you're rising, now. And don't stop here, because in the final part of this video, we're going to talk about what happens next. And trust me, it's bigger than you think. Aquarius, June 9th to June 15th is not just a week on the calendar. It's a divine appointment. It's your moment of truth. You've been prepared through every struggle. You've been warned through every sign, and now you've been chosen to rise. This isn't about fear. It's about responsibility to your future self, your soul mission, and your divine contract. You've received the signs, repeating numbers calling your soul into awareness, emotional breakdowns and spiritual isolation cleansing your heart, and karmic mirrors testing whether you'll go backward or step into your power. Now comes the choice that changes everything. If you rise and pass the test, the universe will open new timelines. You will experience a quantum leap in clarity, purpose, and alignment. Before July even begins, your path could be completely different. Doors will open. Opportunities will arrive out of nowhere. Miracles will unfold in ways you can't even predict right now, but if you ignore the signs, if you pretend you didn't feel what you felt, if you fall back into the past, then the test will repeat. And Aquarius, you know how long karmic loops can last. This isn't just about now, it's about the next 8 years. Do you really want to stay stuck until 2033 because you were too afraid to act? This moment is sacred, it's rare, and it's powerful. So, what's your next step? Watch this next. Aquarius, June 16th to 23rd, the 5 millionaire numbers, the universe is hiding from you. Because once you pass the test, the rewards start to flow, and those 5 numbers, they aren't just numbers, they're soul codes designed to open portals of prosperity, insight, and divine timing. You've made it through the fire. Now step into the light, subscribe and turn on notifications right now, because the universe is speaking louder than ever. And Aquarius, it's speaking directly to you. Don't miss what comes next. Don't delay your alignment. Don't settle for a life that isn't fully yours. You were born for this moment. You were made for this mission. And now, you must rise. The clock is ticking, your future is listening, and the stars, they're waiting for your answer. So go, step forward, and claim your next chapter.